What's up, everybody? Kingpin Comics, long time no see. Trying something new, something different, and thought I'd create a video with this new layout and show you some books that I got. So a couple months ago, I went to FanExpo Dallas and picked up a stack of books, some sweet cigs, some slabs, some fillers, some key issues, spent a lot of money, and I'm going to show you what I got. Okay, so starting off, got a stack of books here that are filler issues, some nice covers, and basically a full Batman run. I'll show you here in a second. So starting off, we're going to show Amazing Spider-Man number 15, great Alex Ross cover. I mean, that's the only reason why I bought it. I mean, there's I guess a first appearance of Mary Jane as Iron Spider. I don't know, but it's pretty sweet cover. Okay, next is the Batman 608. This is a FanExpo exclusive. This is a foil cover by Jim Lee. Great story. I can't get enough of these books, and I'll buy them when I see them. So sticking with the Batman Hush story, I missed out a lot of those issues, so I wanted to go back and pick up those missing spots. So I picked up on 609, 610, 611, yep, 613. I did not find 612. I'm still on the hunt for that. 614, great stuff. 615, 616, and yes, I do double book my bags, or my bags are double bagged, or whatever you want to call them. I just find that it just supports it more. It's more rigid. 617, got a couple issues of that. 618, 619, this is the wraparound. This is, I think this is a second print, I'm not sure, of 619. Two of those. Another 619 is, I think this is the Villains variant. And lastly, I picked up this Wolverine number 1 of his regular series. Did not have it, really wanted it. Also looking for the limited series, but I got a good deal on this. It's a newsstand, and it's a little rough around the edges. I plan on getting it clean and pressed, but this is one of the smaller grails on my list. Okay, the next batch of books I've got are exclusives, and a lot of signatures. Starting off here is the Doug Mahnke Batman Detective Comics number 1000. This was his booth exclusive. This is I guess a convention exclusive too. So he was there. He's real cool. Pretty quick conversation, but he was very nice to sign this. Up next, Clayton Crane is one of my favorite digital artists. He, long story short, after he signed my books, we talked a little shop about digital design, graphic design, and he kind of broke down how he went about, creatively designing his covers, and then his process of how he uses Photoshop, and it was really, really interesting. It was really cool. There wasn't really a long line at all for his booth, which was kind of amazing, but very cool to meet him. Got some nice books here. Cosmic Ghost Rider Destroys Marvel History number 1. So after Cosmic Ghost Rider, I asked him to sign first issue of Superior Spider-Man. It was kind of one of those cover purchases. It was a great piece of artwork, and yeah, I'm glad he was there to get it signed. Up next, Marvel Superhero Secret Wars number 1. Down below, Michael Zeck. He was there. If you've got this book, and especially the other book I'm going to show you, and you have a chance to meet him, get that signed, because it's he's one of the legendary artists at Marvel. So Web of Spider-Man 32, and I poorly chose Silver Ink. He was against it, but he had already started, so it's all right. I can still see it. One of my other favorite artists, especially from the Image years, is Brett Booth, and his run on Flash was great. It really had a lot of energy, I mean, he was kind of like, you know, the next Jim Lee for me. So the guy's awesome. So I asked him to sign this Flash and also his Backlash #1 back in the 90s. So I asked him to sign in this purple ink. I had a purple pen, so he was nice enough to sign it in purple. It looks like just a couple loops, but you know, it's pretty awesome. Okay, so after Brett Booth, we have Humberto Ramos. I'm probably mispronouncing his name. Anyway, he was there, and I'm one of the biggest fans when he draws Spider-Man. He and Todd McFarlane, you know, I always equate to Spider-Man. So this is Amazing Spider-Man #1, first Cindy Moon, who later becomes Silk. He charged a little extra for this, which is fine by me. Got a SIG, so it's awesome. And the man, Donnie Cates, and Ryan Stegman were there. Could not pass up getting the signatures on Venom. Really love the story, and so happy they made it to Dallas. So I had #1 signed, as well as #3 signed. And I actually had this all bagged, and then I had cut out windows for them to sign, and it was awesome. I made the joke to Ryan Stegman that he and Walter Simonson need to do a book together. That way we can have a couple dinosaur signatures on the covers. It'd be awesome. Lastly, I have the first X-Men work by Jim Lee. This was his free signature line that he had next day. He had his exclusive package that I bought to go to and got a few books signed there, but the next day he had a one book per person rule when he had his booth going, so I can't pass up on having this first X-Men work signed by him down there at the bottom. Okay, the next part of my haul is this nice stack of John Byrne signatures. I was so thrilled that he was there, and because I hadn't seen him in forever. If you haven't checked out my other video of my John Byrne signature collection, this is just more of the same, man. Pumped about what I got. So starting off, Alpha Flight #1, Wolverine #17. Love the red cover, just a hot cover. Finally got some X-Men signed. Here is Uncanny X-Men 120, Uncanny X-Men 130, first Dazzler, X-Men 135, great cover, 137, 138, 141, and lastly 142. So he had, which I guess is his right, limitations on what you could bring to sign. It was, like I said, within his right, but you got a not, you know, not too terrible stack of books. He limited you to 10 autographs per person per day. I'm reading this little card right here. I'm trying to bring that up. So that was the signing guidelines. Not terrible, but you know, you'd like to have some, you know, CGC or CBCS witnessed books, you know, slabbed. So I may still send in some of my previously signed work by him to CBCS, just get it verified, just to have for my own collection. So yeah, not bad, but he was there and I had to take advantage of it. I stood in a lot of lines, and thankfully I got in, you know, early on this one. Okay, so last up is a stack of slabs that I submitted to CGC and CBCS and finally got them back. Got some really good grades, really happy with these. So starting out, Transformers #1, got a 9.4 on this. This was another one of my smaller grails that I had to have in my collection, and I'm glad I got it slabbed. Next is Ultimate Fallout, Spider-Man No More, issue #4. This is the first appearance of Miles Morales as Spider-Man. Another one of those small grails that I took advantage of, that I had in my collection, picked up from a small Comic-Con several months back, had it cleaned and pressed, and finally got it submitted. Got a good grade. Next is John Byrne's Next Men, issue #21. This is the first, what are they saying, full color appearance of Hellboy. Bought this off the shelf back in the day, cover price, and took real good care of it. Sent it off to get cleaned and pressed, and got an awesome 9.8. So yeah, really happy with this. Okay, now we're getting to the signature slabs. Ed McGuinness was there. He's a great artist. Been following him for a while and trying to get his work. Also fell in love with Red Hulk. I thought he was awesome. I really love the story and how they revealed who he really was. Really awesome book. Got it clean and pressed as well. Got a 9.8 out of it and got a sweet signature down at the bottom. Next is the Century #1. This is signed by Jay Lee. He was there at FanExpo and pumped that he was there because I really love the Century and I had to get this book signed and slabbed. Next, this is part of Jim Lee's VIP package at FanExpo, and I had 3 books signed by him. This is one of them, Superman number 204. Not a key, but I mean, it's awesome Jim Lee artwork with a great cover. I also had him sign Batman 608, first issue of the Hush storyline. Again, great work, great story, great character, and I love Jim Lee's work. And the last of Jim Lee's signatures is this 9.6 of X-Men #1. Everybody's got a copy of this, if not 3 copies of this in their collection. This had, fond memories of this. So this was a book that I had to get a nice clean copy of it and clean and pressed and got a nice 9.6 on it. So I'm really happy with this. And the last few of my books here are from CBCS. They are local to Dallas, so I was kind of pumped that they were there and I could drop off some signed books. So here is Batman #1, signed by Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder. They were at FanExpo, I think, a year or 2 ago, and took advantage of that too because I love this Batman story and love Greg Capullo's art, Scott Snyder's writing, just good stuff. Lastly is Uncanny X-Men 266. This is the first appearance of Gambit, and it is a 9.8 from CBCS. I took good care of this. I had it slabbed I had it bagged and boarded for a long time in my collection, and I took good care of it. And it is signed by Andy Kubert down there at the bottom on the side over here. Okay guys, that's the end of my haul video. I had a good time, spent a lot of money, got some great books, and I am happy that they're in my collection. If you like this video, please give it a like, thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I hope to do more of these videos and more regular content. So thanks again, guys.